Hi everyone, today I wanted to share how to run Admin Console as a Docker container and use it to look at other Docker containers running in your Docker network. Um, on my host, which is a macOS, I'm running Docker Desktop. That's what you see up here on the top. And of course, it's right now empty. There are no containers running. And as I launch containers, they will show up here. And what I'll do is use our Connects distribution for containers that we just released. And I'm going to launch a few containers. So let me launch the publisher, which is a Ping publisher. This is the official Ping publisher image. You see that shows up over here. I'm going to launch a Ping subscriber. Shows up here. You can see they're communicating. I'm going to launch Spy. And again, you see the data coming through. And let me launch another Ping publisher. So, and that's at number 2. This one's at number 24. And you can see that data coming through both in Spy and the Ping subscriber. Okay. So far so good. But I want to use Admin Console to see what's going on what Docker containers I'm running and what's going on between them. And of course, if I launch the Admin Console here on my host, which is the macOS, I don't see anything, right? That's because these Docker containers aren't running on my host network. They're running in a Docker Bridge network. And if I go examine what's going on in terms of networks, this is running in a network, which is the 172.18 network, right? So it's a separate IP address, doesn't mix with the host addresses. It's an isolated network, right? So how do I get Admin Console looking into this? So for that, I built a new image, which is using a Debian distribution for Ubuntu, the Debian images, and it's using the Connects tools image. And I'm going to launch that container. So this is the Connects tools container. Now it's running. And this container, I have to now be able to access this container. So I'm going to use RDP protocol, and I'm going to use, essentially, this is the same client, the remote desktop client that you use to connect to your Windows machines. And I'm going to launch the client. And so now I have access to the container. And this is the Connects container. Let me start launcher. And then from here, I'll start the Admin Console. And here we see our containers. We see the Ping topic. We see all the 4 containers that we started. We can see the container IDs, and we can see the applications we are running. And if you wanted to go back and look at this, and we say, okay, which container is this one? Okay, that's the 86AFF. You can see that's the 86AFF. So you can see one-to-one the containers in the Admin Console because it's now running alongside those containers in that same network. And we can go take a look at this. If I did IF config over here, I can see that it's running in that network, that 172.18 network. And of course, you may be wondering what it is that I'm running. This is Ubuntu 24.04. And I'm using Xubuntu, which is a lightweight version of Linux, because I wanted to have a minimal footprint in terms of the UI overhead of running a full desktop. So it's a fairly lightweight distribution that I've picked. And now we have Connects tools available as well. And if you wanted to try this out, you can go here to Docker Hub and look under Rajiv 7400/Connect tools. You can do a Docker pull on this image, and then you can run it yourself. All right. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks.